Saturday, October 15th. We were supposed to have runway training today, but unfortunately, the girl who was supposed to train us was in a car accident. Um, we heard that she was injured, but hopefully she'll pull through. We're rooting for you, girl. Get better. Otherwise, it was a beautiful day. I got to break out my pink scooter and ride to work, and I was the only person in the office today, so I didn't even bother putting on any makeup. Um, it's gorgeous out, sunny, warm, beautiful, and I got to spend the day rotting away at my desk for 6 hours, calling people who are on the verge of losing their home. Mortgage modification, that's what I do. I try to save these people from being homeless. I was homeless for a hot minute, and let me tell you, it was scary. But I'll get into that later. But anyways, as soon as work was done, got back on my scooter and hit the road with the wind blowing in my hair and not a care in the world. Well, the wind was blowing underneath my helmet and blowing hair in my face and was tickling my face while I was driving, and every care that I had was in my laptop that was in my book bag on my back. But anyways, technicalities. Um, we didn't have cross training today, so it was up to us to come up with 30 minutes worth of cardio to do on our day off. And normally when I work out by myself, I just like to hit the gym at my complex and um, zone out to Television Food Network while uh, walking at a 3.5 point pace while at a 2 point incline. That's usually what I do when I come up with workouts for myself. It's what I'm comfortable doing when there's not, some insanely ripped trainer yelling at me to, move, 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 move. But anyways, so I was about to hit the gym when, I told Josh, my fiance, that I had to do about 30 minutes worth of training. And he's like, "Ooh, let's go to Airborne." Um, Airborne, it is a trampoline warehouse that is in Draper, and it's this place that's got a wall-to-wall trampoline area, and if that doesn't sound uh, fun enough in itself, they also have a 6 foot deep pit that is filled with blocks of foam. And let me tell you, that stuff is fun to jump in. The foam pit has these two trampolines that lead up to it, and what you do is you jump on the trampolines, and when you get to the edge of the trampoline, you jump up in there and you do flips and you land in the blocks of foam, and it's great because I suck at doing flips, and I'm afraid to do flips because I'm afraid of, breaking my neck or getting another concussion. And, I've had 3 in this lifetime, so that probably explains a little bit about me, but I don't need another concussion. So the foam pit is good. The foam itself, it's like these, like 1 cubic feet of like this thickly dense foam, and the pit is just filled with them, and you land in it, it's like, landing on a cloud. But then as soon as you're in this huge pit, like just buried in foam, trying to get out, that's the hard part. It's like almost trudging through quicksand. um, but once you get out, you are hankering to jump on the trampolines and land back into the foam pit. It's so fun. Josh and I usually go to Airborne. We've been there many times. We usually go on a Tuesday night after work, which is usually their dead time. There's hardly anybody there. But tonight was a Saturday, and let me tell you, a Saturday night in family-friendly, wholesome Utah you're going to expect a trampoline facility to host at least 2 birthday parties. Um, there were kids running everywhere. As soon as we got there, we could see them through the windows, and their silhouettes are just boom, 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 boom. And anyways, these kids, they're just like running around everywhere. They're all riled up and just full of energy and cake and running between your legs. And you're trying your best not to, bump into them or land on them or jump on them. Just you don't want to hurt somebody else's kids. There's angry parents just waiting to trample on you. But I swear, these kids are like, I don't know, doctors are injecting embryos with velociraptor DNA and they're just running at you so fast. They're just like this waist high blur that's running by, and you're like, oh, kids. Ugh. The place smelled like sweaty children's feet and Cheetos. Um, Usually Josh and I stay there for an hour, but like maybe a little bit more. But tonight we cut it at probably about 40-50 minutes just because we're tired of dodging kids. But we did good. So afterwards, we treated ourselves to some orange chicken and crab rangoons, and we vegged up on the couch watching old episodes of The Office and Community, and now we are calling it a night. Tomorrow is Sunday, and that means dodgeball.